Blessings, good people. Hi, this is Dr. JD. I just want to welcome you again to Righteously Resilient. This is the new podcast that's here to encourage you, to pour into you, to lead you, to be there for you as you're going on this journey in your life. But I wanted to share this topic today. It's called this, I am in transition and I didn't even know it. I am in transition and I didn't even know it. And sometimes we go through things in our lives that we didn't even know that we were going through, but we're transitioning through things. And transition can hurt. It can hurt so bad that the things that you love the most have to go away, or the things that you have invested in so much in, it has to not take part of what you're getting ready to go into. But you got to understand this, whatever God has for you is so much greater. See, in the Bible, it says this, now faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. So if I'm in faith and I have to have the substance of the things that are not seen, that means I have to come out of something to go into something great. So I'm in transition and I didn't even know it. I didn't know it would hurt so bad to be heartbroken. I didn't know it would be hurt so bad to lose a loved one. I didn't know it would hurt so bad to make a decision whether I'm staying or I'm going. But see, God has a plan for you that's going to take you further than where you are. But if I believe in God's plan more than my emotions, I'll get somewhere. So let's talk about the first point. The first point is that I have to listen to God's command because he knows what's best for me. He knows where I need to be and where I need to go. Because that command, if you think about it as a child, when your mom or your dad gave you a command to do something, you were supposed to do it. And God is in that same factor. He is over all things in your life. So he wants so much better for you than where you are. That command is that same command that God is sitting there protecting you from your heart getting broken by someone you thought that really truly loved you. So I don't know about you ladies. I don't know about you gentlemen. But when God tells you to come out of a situation that hurts you the most, you have to follow his command because he's keeping you in the ark of protection. So number 2 is to obey. Obeying is very important because if I obey a command, that means when God says duck, I need to duck because he sees the darts that's thrown at you each and every day. I love the scripture in Psalms 91. He says, no arrows by day and no pestilence by night, no sickness by night will hurt you or harm you as long as you dwell in his love and you dwell in his protection because he'll take care of you. So that's number 2. Number 3 is I have to stand in agreement with God. See, God's going to do all this work for you in your life, but you also have to stand in agreement. If I'm not standing in agreement, how would I know what to get out of when he's telling me to do the right thing? I have to be in agreement with God. I have to believe in what he's saying to do in my life. So it's super important to believe what God is saying, to believe what God is doing in my life, in that moment in my life, because he has so much greater for me and where I'm going. So I want to tell you this. You know, a woman has, when she's in labor, she goes through labor 9 months. And in that labor, she goes through pain. She goes through hurt. She goes through even emotional stress, even certain things like that while she's pregnant. But there's so much in that because God is even loving on you even when you're in pain because he's about to birth something in you. That thing that's about to birth in you is going to change not only yourself, but it's going to change the nations. It's going to change the people around you. They're going to look at you in such a different manner, such a different way, because you're birthing something new that you've never seen before. I'm in transition, and I didn't even know it. I didn't even know that it'll hurt so bad that I have to get out of something or I have to push out of something to get to where God has for me greater. So I want you to hear this, ladies and gentlemen. Today, God is getting ready to do something with you because you're in transition and you didn't even know it. You didn't know it took that capacity. And you didn't know that crushing, that hurting would get you in a capacity so much that you didn't even know what God was about to do for you in your life. I'm in transition. I didn't even know. Well, thank you for today. This word was for you. It's for you to encourage you for your day, to remind you that the steps that you're taking are not voided, but they're a blessing.